Hey guys, good morning. Happy election day. I just wanted to pop in real quick with another Teacher Tip Tuesday for you guys. Today we're going to actually be talking about Quizizz. Quizizz, it's a website. So I have my Symbaloo here that I shared with you guys last week. So I'm just going to pop open Quizizz. And of course, you can log in and connect with Google. So it always remembers you. So I'm just going to log in right here at the top with Google. And when I do that, any quizzes that I have are going to be, of course, linked to my account. Now, Quizizz is like Kahoot on steroids, okay? So Quizizz is this beautiful website, and it is Quizizz. Okay, so don't get the spelling wrong, but this is a gaming platform essentially, like Kahoot, but with so much more data, and it is self-paced for students. And it plays very nicely with Google Classroom, and you can set up either live games to play in your classroom, or you can set up games that you want kids to play for homework. So let's say you're doing a flipped classroom approach and you want the kids to kind of dabble with some content before you get to it in class the next day. This is a great way to do that. So if you have a topic and you're like, oh, Leanne, I don't have time to make a Quizizz because nobody has time for anything. So let's say, I don't know, this week I'm going to have my kids review their Google tools, okay? Because that's my content that I'm responsible for. So this could literally be anything. When I taught elementary school, I use this for everything from science to writing to all of our social studies content. Really, really nice tool. And so when you search, you can see that there are tons of quizzes that people have already made that are in the database that you can use. It tells you the grade level, how many times they've been played. So like this guy's been played 8,000 times. So it's probably a pretty decent game. So you might want to start looking there. And when you do, you can see the questions over here on the side. And you're like, well, no, that's not exactly what I want. So let me roll on down here. So let's see. Oh, good. This is a little bit more applicable to what my kids need. Can they identify these terms and what they're used for? And so if you like that quiz, you can simply save it. So you just press save, and I'm going to add that to my folder that I've already created. If you want to create a new folder, you do that right here at the bottom. But I'm going to add that to G Suite Tools. That'll be a nice little Google Docs review. Like say some kids finish up a couple minutes early, like, hey, go try your hand at this Quizizz. So that will always be there in my quizzes, and you can find your quizzes over here on the sidebar here. So here are some of my most recent quizzes, and you can sort these here by their collection. And then when you get ready to play a quiz, so let's say I want to have them play that quiz. Here's that Google Docs quiz I just saved. If you click on it, you have some choices. You can either do a live game in your classroom, and when you choose live game, it's going to take you to this website. We're going to say, well, let's play classic mode. You can do teams, or you can do a test. And when you click host game, it pops up this big, beautiful screen. It's really engaging for the kids. And the kids need to go to joinmyquiz.com. Now, thankfully, they've changed this. It was Quizizz, and kids couldn't spell quizzes. And so we're going to joinmyquiz.com. That's where your kids will go. And then they're going to enter in the game code 686015. Your game code will be unique for your game. And then once they start coming in, you'll see their names pop up here. And I always have to be like, please put your name. Don't put, Cool Sister 57. Please put your regular name, and then you hit start. When you hit start, it counts down the same way that Kahoot does, and it pops up their questions. But for you as a teacher, on this screen, you can see the child's name. You see questions as they're being answered, popping if they're getting them right or wrong. And we always use this as a really nice formative assessment tool to talk about getting 80% or higher. We know we might not get it on the first try, and that's okay, because that's our brains growing, all about, culture in your classroom. So, we talk about as a whole, as a class, we want to get 80% on our games. But the beauty about this is when you are done, you have so much data that you can share and talk to your kids about. It will show you your most missed question, the questions that you got right. Like you can see this is an old game that we had played previously. And so you can see the kids and their scores. And then you can go back and review which questions that you need to take a look at. So you've got all of this data right here. Great, great formative assessment tool. and it's super engaging for your kids. So if you have a little time, check out Quizizz. This has been your Teacher Tip Tuesday. Everybody has a great election day, and I'll see you next week.